in strong competitive investment climate and competitive tax rate. But if we're already competitive in comparison with other parts of the world, then why cut more? Why keep cutting? And I worked in the financial industry for a while, and during the economic boom times when the stock market was booming and they're making billions of dollars in profits, and they were cutting a lot of stuff because they want to make more profit and to make their stuff more valuable. And that's, I guess, the nature of their business, is to make as much profit as possible. So I believe that the government should rely on corporate tax cut to hire more people and to provide economic boom or boost. And also, I guess, to create a more fair tax, we need maybe the minimum wage, personal tax bracket, personal income tax exception should automatically factor in inflation rate, and that will be automatic and does not rely on the ideology of the government or the next government. So that should be built in. I think there will be a fairer way of providing the tax incentives. And of course, we want to keep the competitive business taxes competitive, but not at the cost of letting foregoing personal income tax.
Small business is the backbone of the economic system in Canada, though. Now talking about big corporations, though. The reality is, folks, that big corporations, if they're charged additional taxes, guess who's going to pay? You and I. The big corporations won't pay the taxes. They'll be passed on to the consumer. Secondly, we have to understand that big corporations also hire big numbers of employees. And we desperately need employment to come out of our economic recession. Extra taxes. We should be careful to protect us as consumers with regards to our own taxes. I don't know if a question is going to come up later, but the reality is that the Christian Heritage Party would like to eliminate the income tax altogether, which is actually an illegal tax to begin with. The reality is we'd like to see a fair tax implemented, which would be assessed to goods and services, and would be a flat tax. And the reality is, if you chose to drive a Mercedes-Benz or wear a Rolex wristwatch, you'd be paying tax on that. If you chose to drive a domestic car and wear a Timex watch, you'd be paying on that. So we believe that Canadians know how to spend their money better than the government knows how to spend their money for them. So we also need to protect the consumers, protect you and I from exorbitant taxes. Thank you very much.